Child support, a concept most of us are familiar with. When somebody gets a divorce, well, the children have to be taken care of. And the principal breadwinner is often ordered to pay child support. Usually that's the guy in a family. But what happens if the fella is then sent to prison? Well, that brings us to this week's case. Involved a real couple, real situation, in which a man had been ordered to pay child support. He was found guilty of a crime, sent off to prison. While he was incarcerated, a claim was brought by his ex-wife that he needed to continue paying child support because he'd stopped paying child support. Through his attorneys, he appeared in family court and said, "Hey, I'm in prison. I don't have the ability to pay child support. I'm not making the money that I once was making." Well, the family court considered this. And the family court came away and said, well, once somebody is ordered to pay child support, they have to continue paying child support, and that's it. It went up on appeal. On appeal, the appellate court looked at it and said, well, you know what? The family court is right, and he does have to continue to pay child support, but the family court needs to look at his current earnings and his ability to pay, as well as the assets that he has, and then order appropriate child support. Well, this may be a situation where his ex-wife won the battle but lost the war, because it's well known most prisoners are paid very little money, some as little as $1 a day. Given those circumstances, the family court would assess the kind of money he was making, and unless he had a substantial amount of resources that were sitting there that he could immediately get access to, well, he probably wouldn't be in a position to pay a whole lot of money, and the actual amount that he would be paying would be essentially nil. This demonstrates two things. One, it shows what does happen when a child support order is made. It has to be followed. And two, it demonstrates that sometimes when you are bringing a case, you have to consider the overall consequences of what happens. Even if you win, you may not accomplish anything. You have to really consider the overall strategy of where you're going to go and what you hope to accomplish in a case. We bring you these real cases every week, so you understand how the law really works, so you can make it work for you. I'm David Allen.